you know, 20 dead first graders, 6 teachers, you know, 48 people in a nightclub and another 58 wounded, and the concert in Vegas. I mean, I don't even know, in the 50s or 60s, amount of people that died and over 900 injured. It's not rocket science. It's common sense science.
Every little kid is taught that they shouldn't talk to strangers. I mean, do you talk to strangers? How do you know if a stranger is worth speaking to? Hey kid, don't talk to strangers. Where's my daughter at? I'm gonna go get my daughter in here in a minute and tell her she's 3 weeks old, but she needs to know this.
I don't think that they understand that nobody's saying, take your gun away. If you're a responsible, well-balanced human. I mean, when children say it best, they want, you know, sensible gun legislation. They want to feel safe going to school. They don't, you know, there should be an age limit. There's, you know.
Right now, we're going to show you a short video taken inside a classroom during the shooting. Difficult to watch. It is difficult to listen to. We've blurred the faces of the students.
Why are you crying? You don't even understand.
Holy. Now, I'm not saying that you love the tragedy, but I am saying that you love the ratings. Crying white mothers are ratings gold.
The woman with the long dark hair standing up there, you know, making stupid. I mean, you could, as far as I'm concerned, you lost any kind of legitimacy whatsoever when you get up there and say such thoughtless and senseless things.
I think I'm just gonna interrupt you real quick and remind you that the question is actually, do you believe it should be harder to obtain these semi-automatic weapons and modifications to make them fully automatic, such as bump stocks?
Brave. What a brave young woman. And it humbles me. It does.
Senator Rubio, can you tell me right now that you will not accept a single donation from the NRA in the future?
It was sad first, but hilarious watching this man dance around. I love the word dance and the word play, and, you know, let me just spin and spin and spin and spin and spin until I'm out of control and I look like a fool.
No, the answer to the question is that people buy into my agenda. And I do support the Second Amendment. And I also support the right of you and everyone here to be able to go to school and be safe. And I do support any law that would keep guns out of the hands of a deranged killer.
The moment you could have stood up and said, nope, I'm changing my thought on this. I'm going to be smart about this. Because it's a simple solution. Just make it harder.
That is not our goal here. Our goal here is to move forward.
Wait, so hold on. So right now, in the name of 17 people, you cannot ask the NRA to keep their money out of your campaign?
They know what's right. They know what's wrong. They shouldn't have to be told over and over like children. They're adults. You know? Yeah. Our best interest at heart, not theirs.
I think in the name of 17 people, I can pledge to you that I will support any law that will prevent a killer like this.
No, but I'm talking
getting
NRA money.
No, because...
Why does it make you so emotional?
Because I have children and grandchildren, and I think of all the friends I have who have children and grandchildren, and you know, I think it's a pretty crappy world we're leaving them. Politically, ecologically, morally, it seems like it's bankrupt, and you know, it makes me really sad. Sorry.
And if people want to support my agenda, they're welcome to do so, but they buy into my ideas. I don't buy into theirs.
Okay, so I knew that was going to happen. NRA, please just keep the money out of Rubio, okay? If he wants to run again, you guys...
Thank you, Cameron. Appreciate it.
I think it means to stand up for your beliefs, respect people around you, even if they don't think the same way as you do. We should be standing together. We shouldn't be allowing some lunatic in a White House that I'm sure is heavily padded
It seems
to define who we are, to bring out the worst in us.
And you thought it was fine for a 19-year-old to have an AR-15?
It's his right to have it.
Do you feel any differently about that now?
No.
It's something between here and there. They're not hearing what you're saying. They're not hearing. Look, I mean, the president does this. Somebody's talking to him, and his entire body language says, you know what it says.
I get a kick. I was watching a politician, weak, ineffective politician last night. I'll tell you his name, but I don't want to embarrass anybody.
I mean, it's appalling when the president won't listen with any amount of compassion or empathy or sympathy. Not really. He doesn't have an empathetic, sympathetic, compassionate cell in his body.
I want my schools protected, just like my banks are protected, just like everything else. And
what do you hear? My, me.
Build that wall. Build that wall.
Anyone that I know who voted for this man said it was the best choice for them.
The way Mr. Trump handles his personal life and what he does is his business. It's not going to affect me.
Well, you know what? My choices are made for we, not me.
What's going to affect me is Hillary. Supreme Court, open borders. She's going to make Merry Christmas a banned phrase. That affects me.
I don't know. I think so many people were so disgruntled that, they didn't feel like they had a choice.
People are angry. Mr. Trump is our only hope.
And I think to myself, why can't a sane person? But why would a sane person want to get in the middle of all that? You have to be crazy to want to be a politician.